Polly, I got my foot caught in my mouth, and I can't get it out.
That's okay, Ernie. If someone's built better than I am, you don't have to be embarrassed saying so.
Yeah, only I didn't mean exactly that.
It's all right. I mean, I'm afraid we all have to get used to the fact that there are more attractive people in the world than we are. It's a fact of life.
Well, it's also a fact of life that you don't have to put up with a dumb brother-in-law who can't think fast enough to say the right thing.
But you don't have to think fast to say the right things. You're a very honest person. You say what you think. So's Chip.
Yeah, well, you don't walk like a monkey. And you're a real cool girl. And I like the way your hair just hangs there without you having to go to the beauty parlor all the time. Yeah, and you don't mess around with your eyes so you don't look all painted up like those two girls who were just here.
The Wow girls?
I think I'll go cruise around the campus and see if I can find the Terry Sue or something.
Okay. See you later.
Right, it was a cool dinner. So long.
Bye.
Nick at Night presents Buzz's favorite episodes of Route 66.
Why me? Why not you?
Because there's no meaner, tougher, lovinger stud around than Buzz. All next week on Nick at Night. Experience
Excuse and split?
Something seems to tell me that you don't know what you're talking about. You shouldn't go around starting rumors about your brother and his wife.
I'm telling you, the marriage is on the rocks.
You know what you better do, Alice? Keep your mouth shut about this thing.
I'm not trying to spread gossip. I'm trying to save a marriage.
They are my favorite earrings.
Well, Barbara, before we start crawling all over the room on our hands and knees, why don't we approach this thing intellectually?
Oh.
I mean, if we cover every move we've made since we came in here, we'll find them. You'll see. Now, we came into the room, and you said how much you liked the lobster Cantonese.
I said I loved it.
You said you loved it. And then I remember seeing you take off your earrings.
Uh-huh. Well, what did I do with them?
I haven't the slightest idea. Yet. Come in.
Hi, you guys.
Hi, Dodie.
Hi, sweetheart. What have you got in the sack?
A sandwich for Juliet. She's coming over for lunch tomorrow again.
Tomorrow? Well, honey, you shouldn't make a sandwich that far ahead. It could go bad.
That's okay. She'll eat anything she can chew. By the way, Ernie says Chip's marriage is blinking.
What does that mean?
He says that Polly snuck out of the house and Chip didn't even notice it. And he's not paying any attention to her. And their whole marriage is wrapped up. Well, I gotta go.
Did you hear that?
About Chip and Polly?
Yeah, according to Dodie, Ernie says that they're having trouble. Do you think they could mean anything?
Coming from Ernie through Dodie, I'd say no. Particularly with Ernie being the biggest conclusion jumper in the whole world. Now, let's go over this again. We came into the room. You said how much you liked the lobster Cantonese.
I said I loved it.
You said you loved it. And I said, so did I.
Oh, that's the breakthrough. You didn't remember the so did I part before.
That's right, I didn't. Then I remember you took off the earrings.
And then everything's a blank, right?
Right. No. You took off the earrings and you put them on the bed right there by your purse.
Oh, that's right. Why aren't the earrings there now?
Because, knowing that if you left them on the bed, you would lose them, I very cleverly took them off the bed and put them here in my shirt pocket. You see how the whole thing worked out?
Ah.
Now you get a free punch in the stomach.
A free punch in the stomach?
That's what we used to say when we were kids.
Oh.
You don't have to do it. There.
Oh, honey. Do you think there is anything to this Chip and Polly thing? I mean, that they are having trouble? I mean, Ernie doesn't say things like that for just no reason.
Well, this particular grapevine has too many flaws in it. I'd say forget the whole thing.
I guess you're right. I mean, I really can't picture Polly sneaking out.
Can't either.
No, Andre, I can't make it at 2:30. It would be too hard to explain. My husband and I have a class together. What about 4 o'clock? Okay, good. Now, listen, Andre, I'll talk to you later. Okay. Bye, Sally.
Sally? I thought Sally went to Las Vegas for a week.
Oh, well, not that Sally, another Sally.
By the way, did you cut geology class?
No, why?
I came by to give you this.
Well, what is it?
I stopped by the library. Get you some information on rocks. Thought it might help you out.
Thanks a lot, honey.
Well, if you were in class, why didn't I see you there?
Oh, well, I had to leave early.
Why?
I had a headache, a terrible headache, and, in fact, I still have it.
Maybe you better take something for it.
Yeah.
But, Dad, she's never lied to me before.
Well, Chip, are you sure she's lying?
Well, I went to her class to give her some notes, and one of her girlfriends told me she hadn't been there all day. Polly told me she left early.
What else has she done?
Well, a couple times she's acted very suspicious on the phone. And then there's those things Ernie keeps noticing.
Those things Ernie keeps noticing?
Yeah. You know Ernie. Everything's psychiatric with him. Well, he says the general impression he gets is that Polly's acting like a woman with something to hide.
And you agree with Ernie?
At first I didn't. But now I don't know.
Well, Chip, maybe I'm basically an optimist, but I'm sure there's a logical explanation to Polly's behavior.
Yeah, and if I ever get a hold of that logical explanation, I don't know what I'll do to him.
Hi, Charlie.
Hi.
Hi, Daddy.
Hello, sweetheart.
Too bad you're late, Steve. You missed a terrific meatloaf.
There was some left over for you, only Tramp jumped up and ate it.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that, Steve. But look at it this way. At least the dog is eating good.
Well, that's some consolation. But I'll get something later. Charlie, is Ernie home?
No, he's out waiting around the campus trying to bump into that girl, that Jenny Sue or whatever her name is.
When he comes home, will you send him up to my room? I'd like to have a talk with him.
Sure.
Did Dad look mad to you, Uncle Charlie?
Well, something is wrong. I can tell by the way he bends his eyebrows.
Well, I'll bet Ernie's really going to get wiped out when he gets home.
Well, hi, sweetheart.
Hi.
What? Is there something wrong?
Well, not really. I have some work I have to finish up, and I thought I'd do it in our room.
What about dinner?
I guess Tramp's taking care of that for me.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'll make you a sandwich.
And by the way, when Ernie gets home, will you send him right up here? I want to talk to him.
Oh.
Oh, what?
Ernie gets in trouble.
I get to watch the Penny Puppet Show tonight, huh, Uncle Charlie?
Mm-hmm.
Well, only for about 10 minutes. Tomorrow's a school day. Charlie, is it true that Tramp ate the meatloaf?
Yeah, he's just like Juliet Morrison. He'll eat anything.
What kind of a crack is that?
You should have insisted that Steve eat something. He's had a long day.
What insist? When them eyebrows go up, the conversation is over.
Uncle Charlie, what is wrong with Dad? He hardly said hello when he came through here.
We don't know what's wrong, but me and Uncle Charlie think Ernie's going to get shot down.
Keep the sound low, honey.
Hi, guys.
Hi.
Man, I'm beginning to wonder if Jerry Sue transferred to another school or something.
No luck, huh?
Nothing.
Daddy wants you for something, Ernie.
What for?
Well, whatever it is, he ain't kidding. He's up in his room.
What'd Ernie do?
Oh, he's got a big mouth, and he's been using it too much.
It's about Chip and Polly getting a wrecked wedding.
Not a wrecked wedding, a wrecked marriage.
Well, whatever it is, it's wrecked.
Dad, I'm trying to save their marriage, not ruin it.
Ernie, you know how I feel about gossip.
But this wasn't gossip, Dad, honest. I saw their lifestyle and the vibes were all weird.
Vibes?
Vibrations. But I tried to tell Uncle Charlie, but he wouldn't listen. So I decided to cool it for a while.
You told Uncle Charlie in front of Dodie. Dodie told your mother, and your mother told me. Now, this is gossip of the worst kind, Ernie. All presumption and no facts.
Dad, Chip coaches a bunch of girls.
Ernie, I really don't want to hear about it. You know, what you've done is created suspicion in your brother's mind so that now he suspects his wife of who knows what. Telling everybody is exactly what you had no business doing. Ernie, there are rights involved here. Private rights. They belong to Polly and Chip. not you. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Well, yeah, but why should she sneak out?
Well, personally, I doubt it. But even if she were sneaking out, Ernie, it's still none of your business.
Not even scientifically?
Especially not scientifically.
Yeah, well, before you close me out, Dad, let me at least tell you about some guy named Andre that she calls. Yeah, I wish I could figure out a reason why. I like her, too.
I'll get it. May I help? Polly? May I come in? Wow. Hey, you guys, look at Polly.
Polly? What do you mean, Polly? That don't look like our Polly.
That is our Polly. Well, what do you think? About what? Well, I've been going to charm school. Chip doesn't know about it yet. What do you think? I think you look striking.
Well, I'll tell you what I think.
Jody, go tell your mom to come see Polly. Okay. I'm so nervous. I feel like I look like a nut.
Yeah, well,
Oh, Johnny.
What? Polly!
I'm gonna go get Dad. Boy, will he fall apart.
She's been going to charm school.
She ought to get her money back.
Charlie.
Honey?
Why did you just... Is it bad? I mean, down at the charm school, they said that I was the one that made the biggest change from the way she used to be.
They're certainly right about that. Hello? Oh, Chip. Well, no, there's no need to be frightened. She's right here. Do you want me to put her... All right. Bye. Well, he's been worried, so he's coming right over.
Dodie tells me, say, is this our Polly?
Hey, Polly, do the walk for him.
Oh, boy.
Ain't that something?
It certainly is.
Polly's been going to charm school, and, this is what happened.
Wow.
Andre said that I was the quickest to learn.
Andre?
It's his school. I've been sort of sneaking over there so Chip wouldn't know. Can't say I walk like a monkey now, can he?
No, he cannot.
I wonder what's taking Chip so long to get here.
Well, I do know one thing. We can't just all wait around here like a reception committee. Dodie, come on, sweetheart. It's your bedtime.
Man, Mama, I want to see Chip croak when he sees Polly.
Come on, I'll take you upstairs.
I'll talk to you later.
Ernie, maybe you'd better go on up, too. You must have some homework or something, huh?
Yeah, I'll find something.
As a matter of fact, Charlie, I think it'd be better if there weren't in the audience at all, don't you?
I want to see him croak, too.
Come on, Charlie.
Well...
We'll be upstairs, Polly, if you want us.
Dad, Barbara, please don't leave. Suddenly I feel awfully stupid.
Oh, well, Polly,
I got a flat on the way over.
Man. Well, walk for him, Polly. She did it for you, Chip.
she's been sort of sneaking off to a charm school.
Polly, you look fantastic. Dressed and, wow, your hair.
You like it?
Yeah. You can't go around just like that at the camp. Maybe when we go out to a dance once in a while.
Oh, Chip.
welcome to our show.
Uncle Charlie, somebody swiped the triplets.
What?
They're gone. I went up to the room for something, and there's a whole bunch of nothing.
Come on. Steve, the triplets have been kidnapped.
They've been what?
They're not in the room, Daddy.
Is that what we're basing all this excitement on? They're not in their room?
Look, Steve, don't just stand there. Call the police or something.
Charlie, the reason they're not in their room is because Barbara and Katie went shopping and took the boys along with them.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh. Well, how come you didn't check that out?
I'm just a little kid.
What's your excuse, Charlie?
Where'd they go shopping?
The supermarket.
Well, that supermarket ain't never going to be the same again.
Katie, what's the peanut butter situation at home?
Well, we need some.
Yeah, well, what are we on this week? Regular, crunchy, or creamy?
Crunchy.
Oh, it was a very uncluttered world when we didn't have all these choices.
Get down.
You want to get down?
Get down, Mama. Get down, Mama.
You want to get down?
Well, what do you think? I mean, they've been awfully good.
Please, Mama.
Oh, why not?
Honey, don't look now, but a man has been following us ever since we entered the market.
What man? Where?
Well, just look at the clock at the back of the store and then look down. He's about 35, and he's got on a checked jacket.
Get down.
Black shoes and dark brown socks?
That's right. You know it?
No. Oh, maybe he just decided the boys were cute or something.
Either that or their mother caught his eye.
Please, Mommy, let's get down.
You really want to get down? All right. Okay, but now there are going to have to be some rules. All right, rule number 1, you stay close to me. We all have to stay in a clump. And rule number 2, no touching anything. All right?
Okay, Mama.
All right. Come on, let's go.
All right.
And you walk around. There we go. Okay, there we go.
Yes, you do.
Oh, you're not having it. There.
Come on.
Oh, man's gone. Funny how your imagination can run away with you.
Well, I must say he didn't look too sinister to me. All right, now. You know the rules? Okay. Go.
Excuse me.
I beg your pardon.
Oh, sorry. I'm with Whitby Productions. I've been watching your boys.
Yes, I noticed that. They're her boys.
Oh.
They're identical triplets. They're almost 4 years old. They're inseparable, and not one of them is smarter than the other. We better finish our marketing. Steve's waiting.
You still don't understand what I mean. I'm with Whitby Productions. We make commercials for television. See, I'm checking out this market again to see where all the displays are. We're trying to duplicate it at our studio. Have the boys ever been on screen?
No.
What did you have in mind, Mr. Lorne?
Just this. I think they're perfect for a product we're about to film.
What would they have to do, Mr. Lorne?
At this point, I have no idea.
Oh.
Well, you see, we were going to shoot this particular product with just one child. But when I saw the boys, I decided... By the way, where are they?
They're...
Robbie? I told you boys not to touch it. Look, come here. Would you look at this? Come here. I want to talk to you. Come here right now. Come here.
I don't trust any card that don't have capital letters. What does this guy look like?
Well, he was about 35. Not bad looking, good clothes.
A mustache?
Why?
Never trust a guy with a mustache, especially if he's from Hollywood.
Why not?
Oh, now, where have you been, Katie?
Well, is that your answer?
Sure.
Hi.
Steve, Katie let some joker with a mustache put the triplets in TV. You better put a stop to it.
What joker with a mustache, Kate?
In the first place, he didn't have a mustache. This man saw the boys in the market today, and we're supposed to call him if we want them in TV.
Well, do you want him in TV?
I don't know. What do you think?
Well,
Dad, meet Katie.
What's he?
The boy's going on TV. Does he have to sing or dance or anything?
Honey, I tried to tell you that Katie hasn't decided yet. Hi, honey.
hi.
Uh-oh. I can tell by your face that your golf game was delightful.
I told you I had to play a match today. The finals in my flight. Well, I'm one up going into 18. I get up on the 18th tee and I knock 3 balls in the lake. We have to play an extra hole and he beats me. So there went my silver-plated pickle dish.
Dad, I wouldn't ask Steve for any advice about the boys right now. I mean, the last time he hit 1 ball into the lake, it was pretty negative around here for a few days.
Yeah, Daddy's murder when his golf gets messed up.
Yeah.
I wonder. Let's go. That's it. Gonna go show Grandma? All right? Ready? Okay. Everybody, line up real good so she can see us. Goofy, come here.
Well, don't you look wonderful?
Yeah, I do,
Well, we're all ready to go to the studio. What did Dad say when you told him I decided to go ahead?
He thought it was just fine.
He did? Well, good. I'm still not sure it's the right thing to do.
Because it's an unnatural life for children.
Something like that.
Well, maybe it is, but I've never heard any of them complain. Katie, it's only 1 commercial. I mean, if they're a smash, well, then you can think about putting stars on their doors.
Well, I hope they're nice to the boys down there.
Mm-hmm. Or vice versa.
Yeah. Come on, guys.
Let's go.
Ready? Come on. Come on. We're going to be in the movie.
Good morning, Mrs. Douglas.
Good morning.
Hi, boy. Hey,
There we go. Now, Stevie, you stay here. I'm sorry, but they saw a cat in the parking lot.
Well, that's all right. You're here now. That's the main thing. Mrs. Douglas, may I introduce our director, Mr. Peregrine.
Hello.
Mrs. Douglas?
This is Stevie and Charlie and Robbie Jr.
Fine. Mrs. Douglas, we run a business here. When you are given a 9 o'clock call and you are not here, you hold up an entire crew, not to mention the production company. I'm sure you understand that.
Yes, of course. Well, see, Stevie saw the cat in the parking lot, and he got away, and the boys chased after him, and, well, anyway, here we are.
Yes. Do they talk?
Oh, yeah, sometimes too much.
Well, we don't give them any actual lines, but, what is he doing? Where's everybody going?
Oh, yeah, I'll get them. Come on, fellas. Hey.
Mrs. Douglas, I hope these are well-behaved children. We're only allowed to use them a few hours per day because of their age.
Here they
Boys,
are.
now listen, if you run off again, stand up here, I want to talk to you. If you run off again, I'm not going to let you play with Tramp when you get home. All right? Now, you be good boys and stand right here. And you listen carefully. What would you like them to do?
It's a scene in a supermarket.
Oh, good. That's where Mr. Lorning found us.
So I hear. At any rate, Mrs. Douglas, we strive for naturalness in our adverts. As I say, I won't give the boys any lines per se, but if they wish to talk up, that would be quite all right. Will you take the boys to meet Mr. Willerson?
Sure.
Mr. Willerson?
Well, he's the actor who's supposed to be their grandfather in the scene. Come on, fellas. I want you to meet somebody. Come on.
Okay, you go with
Here.
Mr. Lorning, boys.
Not you, Mrs. Douglas.
What?
We find the mothers to be too much of a distraction on the set.
Oh, well, if I'm not near them, I'm afraid that they won't do what you say.
I'll break my rule just this once. I'll let you remain on the set, but over there, out of the sight of your boys, okay?
Okay.
Hey, Mr. Willison. Here are the boys.
Oh, so these are the little co-workers, huh? Hello, boys. They sure speak up, don't they?
Man, it sure is neat having a sore throat and getting out of fractions.
Neat, huh?
Yeah, everybody looks when you get hauled out of class.
Here we are. 99. That isn't so bad.
Neat. Do I get ice cream?
Well, that kind of goes with having a sore throat. But let me call Dr. Phillips first and tell him your symptoms, okay?
Okay. Mommy?
Huh?
When the triplets come home from the studio, will they be movie stars?
I hardly think so.
Man.
Man, what?
They get to be actors and have fun and junk like that. But all I get is a sore throat.
Dum-dum.
Blake, you round the corner with the boys. Where are you, Blake?
Mr. Peregrine.
Blake, what's going on? Make your entrance.
They won't come with me. They keep wandering off in all directions.
Mr. Peregrine.
Go get them, Mrs. Douglas.
Well, all right. But, are the boys going to have to walk past that big stack of cartons?
Yes, Mrs. Douglas. Please go find your boys and put their respective little hands into those of Mr. Willerson.
Yes, but if...
Please go get them, Mrs. Douglas.
Are you boys all right?
Yes.
Oh, my goodness. Let me see.
That's what's wrong.
I see it fell down. Now, listen. Yes, all right. Now, listen, please. Now, Hey, you turn around here and pay attention. Mr. Peregrine is very upset with you. Now, we've got to do it again, all right? No touching anything. Now, you come with me. Come on, back here. We have to start over. You did sit... Well, how did that fall down if you didn't touch it?
How's it going? You want the expurgated version, or do you want the whole miserable business? That's bad. I haven't even gotten one shot yet. You believe that? Not 1 foot of film. They hate the actor they're supposed to work with. They wander off. They break things. They have to go to the bathroom. They want a drink.
You've got to start all over again. Now, come here. All right, come here. Stevie. I think we understand now, Mr. Peregrine.
Mrs. Douglas, you're their mother. Can't you tell them not to knock down the display?
Well, of course. I mean, I did. They might not remember.
Blake, when you come down the aisle, keep the boys on this side so they're not tempted to knock over the display.
Keep them on this side? Why, I'm lucky if I can keep them in this studio.
Let's not make things worse, Blake. Okay. Take them to Mr. Willerson, Mrs. Douglas.
All right, come on, boys. Let's go to Mr. Willerson.
All right.
Okay?
We're going to try another rehearsal. No. Let's shoot it. We might hit lightning in a bottle.
You boys be good for Mr. Willerson now, okay?
Okay, Mama.
Okay. If you hang on to Stevie, I think the others will be okay.
Mrs. Douglas, I'm supposed to be pushing a shopping cart. And it's almost impossible to push a shopping cart without using both hands. Besides, don't tell me to look after Stevie because I can't tell one from the other.
Well, Mr. Stevie,
Oh.
you hang on to that.
Jack, get her out of there before I say something I shouldn't.
Mrs. Douglas, come on. Blake, will you get in position? We want to shoot this. Now, don't worry about them. They'll be all right. Now, you must come
Now,
with me.
listen.
Come on.
Okay, Blake, come on. Roll it. Okay, come on, Blake. Come on, come on. That's it. That's it. No, don't let go of the little guy's hand, Blake.
Stevie, here. Joey, here. Come here.
No, boys, come back. Blake, go and get him. That's it, grab a hold of him.
Come back here.
Blake? Blake, go and get it.
I get it. Oh, honey, no. Come here. We're supposed to shoot you.
Cut.
You're all right. Come on. It's okay.
Please.
Cut.
Quiet. Come on, you guys.
Come on now.
Time out. Hold it. Hold it. You walked right into the shot, Mrs. Douglas.
Oh, well, I thought I could help a little.
We now have you on film.
Oh, really?
It was not our intent to have you on film.
What would you say about a talking horse?
He must be psychologically disturbed.
I'm all ears.
I gotta show you something. These Delta Gold brand potato chips are so fine you can even see how good they taste. Check this out. Get out one of the chips you're eating and bring it up here. Now, I'll take out one of my chips, and you put your chip next to mine. You see how golden and light-colored these Delta Gold chips are? Well, that's exactly how they taste. Delta Gold chips absolutely sparkle with flavor, and the final proof is you take one out, you pop it into your mouth, and the bing! You are golden.
New Delta Gold brand. You can see how good they taste.
Oh, hi.
Hi, sweetheart.
You'll never believe what happened. What's with the ice bag?
Well, Dodie has a little fever, and Dr. Phillips told me to keep her cool.
Oh.
What happened?
Well, normally I wouldn't be too happy about a thing like this, but a whole consignment of metals was delayed back east at the foundry, essential stuff.
And?
And so we were forced to close down the project for a few days, and I thought maybe we could take a little trip, but how much of a fever does Dodie have?
Oh, it's nothing.
Oh, good.
Where are we going?
Well, I thought we could go up in the mountains.
Oh, you're a love. I better get started on my hike.
Okay.
Hey, Steve, did you hear about the disaster?
What disaster?
Yeah, the one with the triplets.
Oh?
Oh, well, they practically wrecked the studio. Oh, look, do you want me to bring your dinner in here?
Oh, no, I'll,
No, look, it's only stew. I can put it in a bowl, and you can eat it with a spoon.
Charlie, what did the triplets do exactly?
Well, now, you know how them Hollywood guys are. They ain't got a sense of humor.
Charlie, once more, what did the triplets do?
Oh, they just busted a couple of things, and they ran around a lot. Sometimes Katie is too sensitive.
Charlie, what's wrong with Katie?
Oh, the director yelled at her, and she came home half hysterical. I'd better get your stew before it hardens.
I understand that commercial thing wasn't too great a success.
Yeah, well, the triplets were too excited to be good. Charlie says you're going to eat in here. Do you want that?
Well, no, but I have a feeling he doesn't want to set the table again, even for one. Barb, did the director actually yell at Katie?
Well, I guess so, in a manner of speaking, but it certainly wasn't anything abusive.
Well, I just don't like any man who takes advantage of the fact that he's bigger and stronger than a woman.
It wasn't that bad, Dad.
The boy's asleep.
At last.
Oh, good.
Well, that man was perfectly justified in being angry. The boys were terrible.
Oh, how could they be terrible, Kate? I mean, they're not even 4 years old. And I know they obey you.
Well, normally they do, but well, a studio is so exciting for little boys. There are lots of lights and cameras and make-believe areas. Dad, they knocked over this great big thing on a stand that must have cost a lot of money. And, you know, under the circumstances, I think the director was quite nice. Mr. Lorning.
How are you, Mrs. Douglas?
Oh, fine.
May I come in?
Of course.
Thank you.
Dad, this is Mr. Lorning. He's the man that found the boys in the supermarket.
Oh.
This is my father-in-law, Mr. Douglas.
How do you do, Sam? How are you?
Would you like to sit down?
Oh, thank you. Mrs. Douglas, you won't believe this, but we want to try it again.
Again?
Well, after the way things went today, why would you want to try it again?
Because the boys look so good on film. We didn't get any that we could use, but we did print a little footage, and the boys look terrific.
The boys photograph well, do they?
You know, you wouldn't believe how cute they come across. We do have a problem, though.
Oh? What's that?
I had a feeling the boys didn't like the actor that we chose for the grandfather. Am I right?
Oh, I think the boys are too young to not like anybody, but I guess there's some people they like better than others.
It's a funny thing, you know, they react almost as if they are one. What Charlie likes, Stevie likes, and what Stevie likes. Did I say something wrong?
A thought just hit me, Mr. Douglas, that could solve all our problems.
Oh?
You do it.
Me?
Yeah.
Hey, Steve, this'll keep... Oh, here, Steve. This'll keep the moths out of your bread basket.
Oh, well, thanks. I'll eat it later, huh?
Later? What do you mean? I just heated it up. Oh, pardon me, who's this?
Oh, Uncle Charlie, this is Mr. Lorney, and he wants Dad to act with the boys in the commercial. Dad, I think it's a great idea.
Well, I don't.
Why?
Well, if he don't eat something, he'll be too weak to show up. I'll eat it myself.
Mr. Loring, I appreciate your thinking of me for this, whatever it is. But I've really never done anything like this.
Look, all you have to do is walk down the aisle with a shopping cart and the boys, pick up the product and look at it.
When are you planning on doing this, sir?
We have it all set up for tomorrow morning.
Oh. Well, that takes care of that. My wife and I are planning a little trip. We're going up in the mountains.
Oh. I'm afraid not, sweetheart.
Why?
Well, Dodie's temperature's up. It's over 100.
Oh. That's it, huh?
Oh, you look fine, Mr. Douglas.
You're sure I don't have to say anything?
No, not a thing. You see, we dub in the sound later.
I see.
Okay, we ready?
I don't see, but...
Mr. Douglas, one of them's missing.
Dad, can you hold these two?
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, we go over here, Mr. Douglas.
Oh, all right. Come on, fellas.
Here we are.
Well, I see you're all set, Mr. Douglas.
Yes, we're all set.
Now, all we need is... where's the other one?
Oh, Mrs. Douglas is here.
I thought the idea was we wouldn't keep losing them if their grandfather was here, as well as their mother. I mean, 3 against 2 shouldn't be too much to ask.
Well, the boys are naturally pretty exuberant, and, well...
I mean, he thought he saw a puppy, only it turned out to be some lady's calfskin purse.
Shall we start? Mr. Douglas, please take the boys to the place I showed you earlier.
All right.
Mr. Douglas, stay out of sight, if you don't mind.
Okay.
Whoop, come on.
Don't you think we ought to tell Dad, Mr. Douglas, about the carton?
Oh, fine, yes. Mr. Douglas, when you come down the aisle, try and keep the boys on this side, on your left, so they don't knock over this display. Okay?
Well, I don't think they're going to knock over the display.
He's
Come on,
very defensive
Come on,
about his
boys.
grandchildren. Now, you hold on. Hold hands. Careful with the cartons.
Okay. Let's have it quiet. We'll try one. Mr. Douglas, everything all right back there? Are the boys still with you?
Yes, they're all 3 here.
Good. All right. Roll. Action, Mr. Douglas. Good, Mr. Douglas. Now, round the corner like we rehearsed it. That's it. That's fine. You're doing fine. Now, keep coming. Now you see the product. Now, take one off the top. Good. Now, let us see the label. Show it to the boys. Good. That's it. Now put it in the cart.
It's awfully quiet around here, Charlie. Where's everybody?
Oh, Ernie is over at some clown's house, and Tramp is out chasing cats, and Jody is helping with the dishes. Hey, did them guys ever pay you for that TV thing you did a couple of months ago?
Yeah, I felt a little guilty taking the money after the way I messed it up. What made you think of that, Charlie?
Oh, they're advertising those coconut clusters.
Oh.
Hey, it's you.
Coconut clusters. Your mom and dad love coconut clusters.
Hey, everybody, come on, quick. Look.
Barbara, Katie, come here.
Hurry up. Come here, look at this. Will you?
Look, commercial we did.
Clusters.
Yeah.
You decided to use it after all.
Hot chocolate. Just so you eat them. And when you fall for coconut clusters, you really fall.
Photograph beautifully. Really do. Oh, the triplets look neat.
Dad, you're terrific. He's
Oh,
an actor.
boy.
Honey, she's right. You are really very photogenic.
Well, thank you. I don't know how you felt at that angle.
Did you know you were going to do this?
Hi. Welcome to our show.
Hey, come on. Hey, how do you expect me to get this thing snappy and be and she kicks me in the face there like a Fiji dancer. Well, hey, come on there, will you? Come on. Hey, look. Hey, candy time. Let me look at those teeth, will you? Oh, they're okay. Come on, let me see yours. Yeah, they're good, too. But you guys, you got to quit eating that toothpaste now. Come on. Come on, get up there. Go on. Get up on the top. Come on. And, you know, the space behind them ears there, that's going to get washed, too, you know.
Uncle Charlie, Dorothy's here.
Oh, well, thanks.
I'll put them to bed.
Yeah, well, I inspected them, and but their motors are still running.
But to bottle their energy would make a fortune.
Yeah.
Okay,
Bye-bye, then.
get up there. We have to have prayers now. Come on and go to bed. All right? Okay.
That was the wrong note, Charles.
No, it wasn't, Dottie.
Yes, it was.
No, it wasn't.
Was.
Wasn't.
Was.
Wasn't. Are you trying to tell me that I don't know when I'm playing the wrong note?
It was an F sharp. You played an F.
Well, all right. We'll take it again and start from here. And this time, keep your ears open.
I made some tea.
I'm glad.
That was better.
It was perfect, just like the first time.
Different.
Same.
Different, but better.
The same and perfect. You know the trouble with you, Dottie? You got a tin ear.
Well.
Well, the Music and Debating Society is in full session tonight.
Well, the emphasis seems to be on debate. Whatever happened to music, having the power to soothe and all the rest of it?
Apparently it applies to everybody but musicians.
Oh, it was.
Well, Charlie and Dorothy are fighting again. What's about this time?
Something about his playing an F when it should have been an F sharp.
Oh, I thought it'd be something juicy for a change.
You want some tea, Kate?
Oh, no, thanks. I've got to decide something with your help. I was just talking to Sheila Mills on the upstairs phone, and, well, she wants me to take her place for a couple of weeks while she's on vacation.
Oh, what does she do?
She's a secretary.
Oh, you'd be great at that. I'll help you brush up on your shorthand.
Oh, I think I can handle the job. That's not what's bothering me.
What's bothering you?
What, do you think Rob would mind?
Well, I don't see why you should.
I could put the boys in nursery school and then pick them up on my way home.
Well, Charlie and I can take care of the boys.
Oh, that's okay. I think it'd be a nice change for them. And all their friends go, and I can't afford it.
Well, then, why don't you do it? I think it's a good idea.
Okay. I'll go write Rob and tell him all about it.
You know, I think that's just what she needs. Hi. I thought you were in the living room with Dorothy.
No. I walked her to her car, and I did some thinking.
Oh, well, what'd you come up with?
Do you know what's wrong with Dottie here lately?
I didn't think anything was.
Then you ain't been paying attention.
What's wrong with her, Charlie?
Well, she's beginning to take me for granted.
You know, I was mistaken about something just now. There is something wrong with Katie sending the boys to nursery school.
What?
Charlie.
Boy, they're hot. Hey, Alice, I said they're hot.
Well, those ice landing come get stale.
Stale? You'll be the only kid in the neighborhood who ever died of third-degree cookie burns. Look.
Hey, that's great about Katie's job, isn't it?
And stop blowing on them. Who needs your high school germs?
Well, I thought you'd raise Cain about Katie sending the triplets to nursery school.
Yeah, well, Katie ought to get out more. And since when have I ever been raising kids? What did you say?
She's sending the triplets to nursery school while she works.
Nursery school?
I put the boys in nursery school because I thought it would be good for them.
You already did it?
Well, I enrolled them this morning. Hey, do you think I could wear this to work?
Yeah, well, don't try to change the subject. We're still talking about the nursery school.
Uncle Charlie, it'll be great for them. And they'll learn how to get along with other children.
They already know how to get along with other kids.
What other kids?
Each other, me, Dodie.
Uncle Charlie, that's family.
Oh, wait till Barbara hears about this.
I think the boys will love it.
You already know about it?
Sure.
And you ain't against it?
I'm all for it. I think they'll enjoy it.
I shouldn't have asked you in the first place.
Why not?
What do women know about bringing up kids? Oh, Steve will blow his stack over this.
Hi, Charlie.
Ah,
What's wrong?
just wait till you hear the latest around here.
What's going on?
Them crazy women are thinking of putting your grandsons in nursery school.
Oh, yes, I know.
Can you feature that?
Well, yes, I can feature that, Charlie.
Well, didn't you try to stop them?
Well, no, of course not.
But, Steve, they're your grandsons, and they start tomorrow.
But, Charlie, they're Katie's sons, and so that leaves the decision up to her, don't you think? Besides, I think it'll be good for them.
I just don't believe this family.
This will be your desk until Sheila returns. Typewriter, files, all the rest of it. Where does Sheila keep her key, Miss Mosfett?
In the center desk drawer.
This is Miss Mosfett, Katie. I guess you two will be seeing a lot of each other.
Hi. Likewise, I'm sure.
Well, it's the usual mess, but I guess you can find your way around in it. May I say on behalf of the company that you are most welcome, Katie Douglas.
Thank you, Mr. Wilkes.
John.
John.
It's easy to remember. Just think of John Wilkes Booth, then drop the booth.
John Wilkes, right. Miss Moffett, who do we work for?
Well, not John Wilkes. He's sort of third assistant office manager, and don't let him scare you.
Well, who's our actual boss?
We're in a pool, honey. We have 4 bosses, and 2 of them unmentionable in polite company.
That bad?
Maybe not. But they are a pair of hamburgers. They'll buzz you. You'll go in and get the latest jokes. They'll dictate, and you'll have to correct the grammar. It's a regular Riviera around here, and I'm Princess Grace.
Yes. Fine, sir. Mr. Wilton?
Wilton, you'll smell of cigars all day, but he's okay. Keep your eyes off his forehead.
His forehead?
Mm-hmm. His toupee comes loose when he frowns. Down the hall to the right. Carla, wait till you see our competition with Think of Me as John Wilkes without the loop. I'm telling you, she had his tongue hanging out. Talk to you later.
Call came in. Mr. Wilton said he'd buzz me later.
Well, it's just that
I think there's something you better know.
I better know what.
I'm married.
Happily married?
Very happily married.
Welcome to the office. I usually check wedding rings first thing, but John Wilkes without the booth was making such a fool out of himself. Well, anyway. Your supplies are in here, carbons below. And I'll have the maintenance man come and check your typewriter because the E sticks. And my name is June.
The Pride is back on Nick at Night.
This is America, where every horse has the same opportunity to reach the top, regardless of race, creed, or color.
Mr. Ed, weeknights at 8:30, 7:30 Central.
Now, perfect polished nails in seconds. Lee press-on.
Nice food preparation.
Tupperware? Now you're cooking.
No other cookware can offer everything Ultra 21 ovenware does.
Tupperware? Now you're cooking.
A unique material lets you bake at up to 500 degrees, freeze, and even microwave.
Tupperware.
And it's guaranteed for life.
Now you're cooking.
Ultra 21 ovenware, only from Tupperware. Call us. We're in the white pages.
Charlie, I was wondering if... Where's Charlie?
He went somewhere.
Oh. Did you ask him where he was going?
He said if anybody asked me, I could tell him I didn't know.
Well, that's odd.
All I know is he sure was in a rotten mood.
Well, he's a little upset about this mystery school business, so we'll just have to be understanding for a few days.
Okay. The only thing is, it's hard to tell when Uncle Charlie is more hack than usual, because his hack level is pretty high.
But just the same.
Hiya, Barbara.
I've started dinner.
Well, good. What do you want me to do?
Well, you can make the salads, only don't make too many because Steve isn't coming home for dinner.
Okay. Yeah.
Did you have a nice afternoon?
Oh, it was okay.
What'd you do?
Oh, nothing much.
All afternoon?
Oh, it takes time to do nothing.
You want to taste this?
Oh, no. It's okay.
You haven't even asked me what it is.
Look, honey, if you made it, it's got to be okay. Well, I better get this jacket off. I'll be right back.
He's either hiding something or he's sick.
And to quote Ernie, he's either hiding something or he's sick.
Katie says you had a pretty good day at the office.
Well, yes.
And the triplets had a ball at the nursery school, huh?
Mm-hmm.
All in all, a pretty good day. You're worried about Charlie.
Well, he's pleasant and cheerful. He ate what I cooked without any criticism, and he hasn't complained all evening.
Well, I must say that doesn't sound like our Charlie.
Honey, he went out this afternoon, and he didn't say where he was or what he did. He was gone all afternoon. He's up to something.
Yeah. Well, I think it's a mistake to worry about it.
Why?
Well, suppose he's up to something good.
Wow. I mean, well, Sheila never looked like a... Hi.
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 I'm Katie Douglas.
Oh, that's nice.
High spot. C spot, run. C spot, high spot, out.
What's your name?
My name?
The word people call you by. His name's Richard.
That's it. Richard.
I'm glad to meet you, Richard.
Just call me Richard.
I'm taking Sheila's place.
You're going to be here every day?
Well, until Sheila gets back, yes.
Oh, that's real cool. Is she going to be gone long?
Don't get your hopes up. He just went to Catalina for a couple of weeks.
Oh, well, so long.
Goodbye.
Hey, mail boy. What about our mail?
Yeah.
Thank you.
I'm Richard.
I know. Thank you, Richard.
Here comes John Wilkes without the booth.
And
And how are we this morning? Are we having any problems?
We sure are. For one thing, the price of pantyhose just went up.
I heard about the E on your machine. I'm having it fixed.
Thank you.